I suppose at some point I should just hit record here. I'm just exploring the level at this point.
Huh? Humidity's murder tonight.
Oh, yeah, this place just feels humid, doesn't it? I can feel the wet slapping against my skin.
Oh, click it, press it. You're on.
You guys need a hand with anything? Don't be afraid to ask.
You are very kind. We don't need any help. Please enjoy the food.
Interesting.
Stay on your guard. There's no telling how this will shake out.
Alright, alright. Looks like it might be up.
Make sure you're hydrating, man.
Yeah, there it is. Right there. Favorite level so far? I'd say it's a toss-up between Mumbai and Miami. If I had to pick.
Go! Command!
Okay, that was clearly not the way to do that.
There he is! I see him!
Why are you shooting me? Hey, Mr. Red. Thank you, as always, for that support. I'll put that towards Uncharted 6 Kill Edition. Oh, wait, that's just Uncharted. Although, gunless runs of that are interesting. You've never seen those. Gamer Champ does runs of those. Is this just water? So we'll put that towards Dead Rising R, Shadow Hearts, and something else. Thank you, Mr. Red. No, please stop killing me. No, Mr. Red. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why do you keep killing me, Mr. Red? I'm just wondering. Is it the only thing that makes you feel alive? Because I can understand that.
I'm in command! Something really bad is going down. Be ready.
I need to talk to you, sir. What's going on here?
That's enough.
Command, nothing in my position.
Last
Don't
warning.
even think about
Safety is
messing
off.
with me.
Who are you? Hey, you.
What is this?
Stupid disguise.
Who do you think you are, man? Double tap. Come get some!
Does sound really terrible, Spartan. I mean, amazing. Amazing. I love being depressed. I don't think they'd change much, Luke. Thrawn consistently in both of his portrayals only really cares about one thing.
Dusky lady?
And neither of those things exist in the Babylon setting. So I don't think he'd care enough to bother. He'd have no objective, no goal. Really. Screwdriver.
Hey, who are you? Hey!
Hey, you! Stop!
Oh, I've got a seashell. Look out. You don't want to know what I can do with this seashell. I think my favorite part is nobody even noticed that. I'm not even compromised. They're just like, yeah, whatever.
That's Crest taken care of.
I need help! Please! Anyone! What the hell's happened? No! Hey! What's this place? Crap! Go! Damn! What the hell is
That would almost be funny. Like, I know physics don't work that way, but imagine there's just some people, some random yahoos, shooting in a cave. And the bullets ricochet and kill them.
We have an ID on the suspect? Sorry, I got no idea.
Whoops.
Look at this weapon lying around. But Chillo could easily find this. That's not good.
You stay here and try not to get in my way, all right? Hey, what's going on? Hey,
No.
stay sharp. Get out of here! Now! Move, move!
Right. I got it, okay?
I need that guy to go away. That
Anybody
one
copy?
guy. Can he go away, please?
Moving on.
So I can go loot the corpse. Just turn around for a bit. That works. Where's his body? Wow, they got rid of that fast. Where's his key card? There it is.
Do I know you?
No, hang on. I'm just,
Who is this?
Ah, damn. It's already been bagged, so there's no key card to loot. Damn it. Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Think about it.
Interesting. I admittedly am not super invested in this map. I never realized before how much the lack of missions de-invests me in a map. But here we are. Like, I've been trying to be creative and I've just been failing at it. I guess I'm just too stupid for that. So now I'm just kind of roaming, more or less randomly. Like, I don't even know why I can't load the cannon. Why can't I load the cannon? Yeah, I've been exploring, and so far I've found nothing immortal. Oh, by the way, fun fact, I also decided to look it up. I just Googled a wiki, and you know what I found? Nothing. It's loaded! Come on, it's loaded. I need gunpowder. Okay. Well, there's a portable headache machine. Another cannonball. Really? Really?
Command!
Anyways.
What was that? I think we need a doctor here. You're
Oh my
gonna be
God.
fine, okay?
What happened?
What the hell is going on?
Shit! Jeez! Got a body on the ground and a killer on the loose. No! Requesting assistance. We got a situation here. Man, you read me. Over. Some crazy person's killed a bunch of people.
Oh, there's some guns in here. But no gunpowder. There's some remote explosives. Those are nice. Oh, gunpowder. Woo! And another cannonball. Nice. Okay. Gunpowder. Okay, we can fire the cannon, but we have no reason to do so at the moment. And as usual, we are water soluble, so that's not often.
Sometimes I just want to go again. Discover that special freedom. Give that
What did I do to get her up there?
I got this number from you. You said you might be interested in some of the opportunities my organization could provide. We do a lot. We move freight around, we do some business as petrochemical middlemen. We broker the occasional ship. We've been expanding into the east, and our friend suggested
But
you...
she's right here.
Sinher Venton, also known as Akka, leader of the pirates. She should be carrying one of the key cards for the control unit, thanks to her current détente with Crest.
You can think about it. Don't take too long, though. You're not the only number I have. Call me back when you've made your decision.
Like, is that a good spot, I wonder? Yeah, so far I'm at a pretty firm wash on this level. Which makes it not the worst level we've covered so far. Because Colorado exists. Like I said, a firm wash.
Crap.
Humidity's
Looks like
murder
something's
tonight.
up with the antenna. Crest is going to be pissed if he can't radio in.
Oh, she already moved off. Alright, hang on. Let's wait a moment. See if her being out there is sufficient.
I hope they added more body bags than me.
No, I know, Mortal. And I'm probably going to give up on this in about 10 seconds. But I want to at least try it.
This day keeps getting. Oh man. Someone is setting up explosions. Now who is the fucker? Do we have a description?
Nope.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
All right, so moving on. let's just move on. Let's just move on. Okay.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No. There is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam.
Congrats. You just encouraged him to turn on you, you idiots.
Here's to loyalty.
2 months later, after the mission we just did.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I'd been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
You have no idea. often wondered about their choice of making 47 himself such a droid. For lack of a better way to put that. Oh my god. Blue Dragon! No! Why? Why would you do this to me? I remember playing it a decent amount, Europe, but not like going super down the rabbit hole on it. So let's see. First of all, thank you very, very much, Blue Dragon. Thank you. I will add that to the Mega Man XD make. Mega Man XD. Mega Man X8D. Let's use correct terminology here. Mega Man Battle Network. And Metroid Prime 4. We're getting close to that, aren't we? Oh. Yeah, it's someone who is not having droid effect. It's someone who is just data, right? I know you've never seen Star Trek, Mr. Ed, so allow me to explain this to you. He has intelligence, he has capacity for thinking, but he has a lack of empathy, a lack of ability to empathize or feel about or with others, or even himself, from what I could tell. Like, he doesn't just portray a lot of emotion, and he doesn't seem to care about most things. I'm honestly not even sure why he does anything that he does. Like, he doesn't seem to have a reason to do anything. No motive to speak of. So, Ark Society. Oh, hey, it's that bank.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
See you around, Mr. Ed. Enjoy your enemy. So I'm pretty sure I remember this mission. This one might, yeah, this is the mask one. This one might take a minute. I don't have many memories of the missions after this. Probably Judo Joker. Although he signed up for this. Cabbageless kebab. How do you add cabbage to kebab? Ah, that would be why image. I was say in my mind this is the last mission, so yeah, that'd probably be why.
The Isle of Scale. Headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
Okay. Yeah, we spent a while on this one last time. Yep, we're in Orlais now.
One more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
Speaking of... Oh, I can't turn ray tracing back off. Whatever. I'll do that next time I restart the program.
What do you think?
Oh, you weren't kidding. This place is pretty epic. Where are we anyway?
I'm not sure. Some old knightly stronghold. The architects use it all year round for ideation purposes, but tonight's the only time the rest of us get together. So, you decide on what to buy from the catalogue?
One of the bunkers, for sure, and I'm curious about the cryo facility.
I think you're gonna like it here, Logan.
With a 7-digit tuition fee. I'm better.
What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind. I believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening. The bar is right up ahead.
Honestly, I feel like this type of game should exist in more settings. I find there to be an almost criminal lack of this type of freeform, target-based game. I don't know what else to call that. Obviously, this is Assassination, but it doesn't have to be. You start here, here's the map, here's your target. The map itself is part of the kit, right? It's part of the level design and the layout of the stuff, and it's obviously very stealth-focused, so it'd probably still be stealth genre. But it could be kill, it could be acquire, it could be find, it could be scout, you know? Yeah, it's not quite open world, but it's very freeform, right? Probably the most example of that, in a bad sense, would be Whittleton, that we just did. But the best example in a good sense would probably be Mumbai. There's a lot of ways to maneuver through that, and that's the point. Yeah, no, you could do a Mission Impossible game like this. You could do a 007 game like this. You could do a Final Fantasy game like this. You can do a Cat game like this. You could do a Forgotten Realms game like this. You could do a StarCraft game like this. It would fit almost seamlessly into most franchises, more or less effortlessly. And it is a damned shame. I get why, like, this is not exactly a cheap or easy type of game to make, but I still lament how extraordinarily rare this is. Yeah, imagine playing... I mean, there's several ways you can do this in StarCraft. In fact, all three sides have infiltration units in StarCraft, if you're familiar with the lore. So you could be the, what's it called? The homunculus or whatever for the Zerg. You could obviously be a ghost if you're going to be human or Terran. And there's actually quite a few options on the Protoss side, depending on how you want to go with that. And that would be awesome. And yeah, no, I think you're right, Image. I think that's exactly the problem. It's just, this is the kind of game that takes a tremendous amount of time and effort to make and isn't always successful. As we were talking about the other day, this very company was poised on the very brink of completely shutting down when making Hitman 2. They got a little bit lucky there, and they happened to put out an extremely good product, so it's cool. But yeah. One moment, please. I should hope so, considering how much they're bilking people for their games.
Right.
The only way to apply something like this to a fully open world game would be to section it off. Let me try to explain this in very stupid terms. Let's say you're playing Skyrim, and you go up to Whiterun. And if you remember, when you enter Whiterun, there's a load screen, right? At least I think there is. Maybe there isn't. Let's assume there's a load screen. So you've entered Skyrim, and now you're inside... you've entered Whiterun, and now you're inside the Whiterun map. And the Whiterun map, that's your level, right? Cool. But once you go out, open world. But you can't really do this kind of level structure or mission structure in a truly open world environment. I know Oblivion does. I'm more familiar with Oblivion than Skyrim, I'm going to be honest about that. It's not really feasible. You can do things kind of like this, but most of those are still mission, okay, Assassin's Creed is actually a perfectly good example of that. Assassin's Creed doesn't have a literal load screen, but what it does have is mission areas, right? Once you start a particular mission, chunk, this is your area. It's still part of the overall map. You can leave the mission area at any time you want to, but if you do so, you instantly fail the mission, right? It's the same concept. Even though there's no hard wall, there is a soft wall they're preventing you from leaving the mission area. That's how you do this kind of thing in open world. Another good example of this would be the other game I was just thinking of, and I just lost. GTA 5 does the same kind of thing. I know GTA 5 isn't exactly a stealth game, but there's plenty of infiltrating kind of missions, and most of those are very contained. And once again, if you leave the mission area, the mission fails. Right? Stuff like that.
Evening.
Yeah, no kidding, Yura.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, well. I'd say we're off to a good start. Wait. Is that...
It sure is. He never plays corporate events. Color me impressed.
I told you guys. Now let's get this spending spree started.
That is a good example, Fife. Very good example. Also true, Immortal. Basically, I'm not saying it couldn't work, Judo Joker, but a truly open world stealth game, without boundaries, without load screens or without mission areas, would be possible, but absolutely insane to design. Because what you would have to do is you'd have to design each mission, each target is actually what that would be, from the perspective of being able to approach it from any way, at any time, via any tools, from across the entire map. Doable, theoretically. I can't think of any example of that that's been done off the top of my head, but that is the kind of thing that's probably at least doable. Even games like Just Cause tend to limit that kind of freedom, though, so I'm not sure. No, it would not. All these people probably deserve to die, Blake Jamal, to be really, really honest. This is some of the richest people in the world who are all here because they think the world is doomed, and rather than doing anything about it, they're all trying to spend money lavishly on things that they probably won't need because they're frickin' preppers. They're preppers. They're ultra-rich preppers. Just getting to the island is $1 million. Phoenix on the Edge. I know I did that one. Yeah, that's the burning one. That's a funny one. Jewelry. Oh. And yeah, it belongs in a museum, I think, is the other one we did. Hey, Seraphim. We can do Winds of Change. Thank you, Seraphim. Always appreciate. I'll jot that down for Kingdom Hearts 4. Okay. But yes, I do need to check the... There we go. Challenges. Because, yeah, I saw someone mention earlier today, I believe, that we could get the briefcase here. No? Lol, Judo Joker. Hey, I have a Twitch account. I've got 6 people with filigree eggs. Jesus. So hang on. So what do I have to actually do? Let's just look this up. Let's just look this up. Because, yeah, I can't help but notice I don't see the mastery stuff here. So, here we go. Mace, syringe, feather duster, key cacker, sniper. Physics bending briefcase, level 13. So we need to hit level 13 for this place. Yikes. Okay. Mace is non-lethal. Right. I have nothing to say to that. One moment, I forgot to do something earlier. What's the difference with the electronic key hacker and like the the other one? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's an unlocker for electronic doors. Yeah, I get it. One moment, please. Almost done. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, I did replay Ambrose and kind of ran out of things to do and couldn't find a proper walkthrough and then just gave up on it.
I know how it sounds, but I really hope I get to see the collapse. Screaming and
I roamed pretty far. I found a cannonball but couldn't figure out how to trigger the beating. I got the antenna thing working, but that was just kill the guy. I spent a while on this level. I remember that.
Sure, but what about all the purpose?
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow
This area's off limits,
Can I
sir.
have your
Move
attention,
along.
please? Now that everybody's here, we're ready to proceed. Please make your way to the upper courtyard. The ceremony is about to begin. Thank you.
No, I knew what you meant. I don't know. You probably haven't seen the VOD, but there was also literally headache-inducing stuff in the Ambrose map. So that was fun. Actually getting in the way of gameplay, but again, literally headache-inducing. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, the whole game has lens flares a little bit. Oh, okay, maybe not in here, but I noticed it outside.
No offense,
But it was like every single source of light in that level was a lens flare. It was bonkers. Okay, so we've got a disposal spot if we need it. Okay. This leads over here. Oop, oop. Best item in the game, screwdriver. We're never unlocking that. It's way too far into the game for us to unlock it. Yeah, now I need to turn ray tracing back off. Yeah, free disguise too, like right there. Nice music for this place. For the final level.
No place left! Oh.
Bloom stuff is usually into the gameplay side of things, yeah. We actually have a specific category for it and everything. Because it's such a common problem in game design. Like a distressingly common problem in game design. I mean, honestly, Tears of the Kingdom. I liked Tears of the Kingdom quite a bit, but the bloom in that game was absolutely bonkers. TAA. What does TAA even do? Yeah, it's funny. We keep finding... This is so true. I've been doing this for 10 years now. Well, like 13 years, but still. And I keep just finding more and more examples of even worse things than things I've already found. Surely this is the worst, you know, such and such. Nope. We find something else. Hey, Loner.
Evening.
Oh, is that the pile? Oh my god, that's the pile. That's the frickin' pile.
Sir?
That is a pile of money. I hate these people so much. I want them all to die.
Looking sharp, sir.
I don't know. I'll show Twitch account. Oh, I remember this area. I remember going through this area quite a bit.
Her gallery has donated tens of millions to respected art institutions, which puts her on again.
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got elected to the first?
Janus appointed them?
That's not what I heard.
Hey, Act.
The way I hear it, Janus was grooming Engel. Steady, Eddie, Engel. And then suddenly, he flip-flops and picks Zoe and Sophia, two rogue fortune hunters with radical ideas. Well, sure, their father, Byron Washington, is a prominent member of the art society. And sure, the twins have donated handsomely to the Ark of Legacy. But still.
Okay, we'll say you're right. What's wrong with that?
I just don't
That
like the idea
is
of
Zoe
seeing
Washington,
hand controlling the
chairwoman
order
of the
without our
Ark
knowledge.
Society, professional treasure
you did
hunter,
run a super
and
PAC for 10
Providence
years,
operative.
didn't you?
What's your point?
Quite a
Look.
mouthful.
My advice would be, don't think about it. Go through the needle's eye. Golden ticket.
Professor, long time no see.
For over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay him their last respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic on stage, ready to play a blindfolded rendition of Schubert's Ave Maria on the harp, for God's sake.
You know, it's probably very cold here. Like, think about it for a second. That's the ocean, like 50 feet that way. And it's stormy and dark, and there's plenty of wind.
And you're telling me that you lost the sodding dagger?
I'm really sorry, ma'am. My team received no notification. You sure they didn't give you a crate number?
They did not give me a crate number. I was told you people would have it under control.
Fine, fine. I'll go and have another look.
See that you do. And when you do find it, bring it to the tower basement where the founder's body's being kept. The mortician will handle things.
Oh, more pressure. Just what I need.
As we know, Zoe Washington will host Janus's wake. But now it seems an antique ceremonial dagger, which Janus is supposed to wear during the service, has gone missing from storage. I suggest you locate the disputed dagger 47. This wake could be a chance to catch the target unaware.
This is what happens when business people pick out the arrangements. No design fit.
How'd it go? Did she tear you a new one?
Oh, just about.
So, what's your plan of action?
Well, I suppose I could just break open every single crate.
But you'd risk harming the artifacts. How's your damage insurance?
Shit, yeah. Okay, so what's your bright idea?
I figured I'd just shoot down your dumb ones until you hit jackpot.
Nice. What's so special about this dagger, anyway?
It belonged to Tsar Nicholas. Legend goes it was used to stab Rasputin. Apparently, it's been in Janus's family's possession for generations. He donated it to the Ark of Legacy when the Ark Society was started. But his last will and testament specifically requests that he wears it for his wake.
Hey, wait a minute. How are they gonna know if the dagger's even in the coffin anyway? We could just slip the mortician a 50 to keep her mouth shut.
Open casket, Murray.
Are you serious? Janus died 2 months ago. What did they do, mummify him?
Not quite. It's called plastination. The mortician is a true artist. No, I'm sorry, but there's no way around it. We need that dagger.
Outstanding. Looking good, sir.
If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I am, plastination's a real thing. And it's about as awful as it sounds. Yeah, I know, right?
Hello.
Time we received a whole shipment of scrolls from Jordan. That fool Jackson almost ruined them in the lab because he wanted to take a quick look. This time we can't make any.
Oh my god!
It's a joke.
Oh no!
That worked out weirdly well. Oh, absolutely after Twitch account. Hey, off the deeper end. Yeah, they're all just like, oh my god! What? What? Oh my god! What? What? Oh my god! Whoops, I think I left. Hang on. There we go. Oh my goodness, this poor woman has collapsed. I fear she requires a sandwich post-haste. We should try to get her some nutrition as quickly as possible. Which one was the Tsar who completely dropped the ball on during World War I. I'll be honest, their names blur a lot for me, but I've studied his career a bit. Oh yeah, there's the mace. Non-lethal. Okay, so that is Nicholas II. God, what a boob. Okay.
Sir?
Ambrose Island, ironically, feels like exactly the kind of thing, or exactly the opposite kind of thing that I've been praising this game for. It feels too sandboxy, which just isn't my thing, personally. It's reasonably well laid out. Well, that's not true, actually. It's got some problems with its layout. But it's got reasonable design to it. But it just wasn't very impressive on several levels to me. Like, I could interact with several things and get several other things to happen and then kill people. And that worked out. And I was able to completely bullcrap my first time through the mission. So, that's nice. You know, that's a good point, Judo Joker. There's just something so much more satisfying about killing rich people. I just need to kill 5 more rich people, please. I'm good for it. I'm good for it, I swear. I just need 5 more rich people.
I'd be surprised if I came down without Titus again.
I will probably at some point go ahead and try to put another attempt on Ambrose in. It's just literally right here, now, today, it felt like it was wasting time. I'll poke at it later. I remember having issue getting a crowbar last time, too. That's a good way to put it, Off Road Gun. Ambrose feels like a map that's designed for someone who's just there to spend a day on one map. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, really. But you can see why I was like, let's just move on. I did go through it twice, in my defense. If nothing else, I kind of want to find that one quest that was mentioned. So I need to find an actual walkthrough that's actually functional. That might help. And free content is free content. So I doubt I'm going to ding the level. Okay, yeah. It doesn't appear to be in here. Okay. Okay. Well, he was the Tsar during World War I, Tsar. And that probably should be all you need to know. To be quite honest with you. There it is. Ugh. Granted, there's plenty of who knows how valid the accounts are kind of a thing going on in history in that point in time. But by every account I've ever read, the man was a complete incompetent. He was also behind the Japanese war. Like, I hesitate to call it a war, but I don't know what else to call it. It's a didgeridoo. A katana. Jesus. There's the dagger. We'll remember that. Circumcision knife. Give me while I clench. Yeah, right under the security camera, by the way. Of course it is. Look at that. Look at that.
They know I have sensitive ears. Wouldn't be surprised if I came down with otitis.
Time to kill all the guards with a didgeridoo. Rasputin's one of those things that I actually have no opinion on at all, because there is just too much noise around Rasputin. Too many conflicting and contradictory accounts. Too much deliberately as well as probably unintentionally misleading information. Yeah, way too much of myth and fact intersecting on Rasputin. So when I see something like that, that's not the only time in history where it's just like, who knows? When I see something that's just a who knows, my general reaction is, yep, okay. Got it. Can I not? Is this not? Got it. This is an exit. Okay. Okay. Alright. New plan then. Is this allowed? Thank you. I will say, I do agree with the common consensus that the main thing that he did to help the son was stop his aspirin medication. And that's just basic levels of medical knowledge right there. Like, hey, we've got a kid who has, I forget what it is, but it's excess bleeding disease. Let's give him a blood thinner. Right? Like... Oh, I know we didn't know this then, but that's my point. We know this now. Yeah, hemophilia, that's it. That guy is not turning around. Look at him. He is not turning around. Oh my god, dude. Okay, okay.
Good day. I'm sure you've got work to do elsewhere, right?
Right. Sorry. I was trying to go this way.
That is Sophia Washington, chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite the resume.
Yeah, I always like to remind myself of how relatively recent most medical knowledge we consider commonplace is these days. Lyndon? No. Oh, Jesus. I'm not here. Oh, God. That asshole is still there, too. I'm just gonna have to run by him.
Every penny. Check and mate.
The council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original 5 to embrace the Green Revolution.
Fat chance. The original 5 are all energy CEOs. These guys practically invented climate denial.
I don't know, I mean, they're not idiots. It's not like they want to screw up the planet. Energy companies just follow the money like everybody else. Obscuring the truth, misleading public opinion, acquisitioning and squashing upstarts. Those are just some of the tools in the toolbox. It's nothing personal, it's just business.
My God, we're all a bunch of assholes, aren't we?
None of us have the power to change the world. So why not be the winning horse? Maybe people will wise up, band together, and pull through. Maybe they won't. You and me, though,
That's him.
we'll be fine either way.
The Constant.
Sure, but still,
Providence's
it's
top
out of our
controller.
hands.
Everything depends on capturing him alive.
That Thug Delgado had a really impressive collection of artworks. Maybe there was a sensitive soul inside that hard shell.
One man's loss is another man's gain, I suppose.
Well, sir.
I certainly don't repo that animal.
Hey, listen up. What are you, stage crew or something?
Just get out of here before you get in trouble, okay? Now, move it. Council still in session?
No, they pulled a recess. The Port Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't have to be Jebediah Lamar.
I can't believe I outpaced that. I didn't think I was going to make that. I was just kind of going for it. I'm going to save here, actually. Yep, gotta stretch those Renoa fingers. Oh my gosh. And yeah, we're just stuck here for the moment. That's all there is down there. Please move. I know you're a patroller. I've already... Oh no, you know what? They're doing a meeting event, so that probably supersedes their normal actions. Okay, I might be screwed. Alright.
Mister, you are currently trending. You have to stop right now. Now follow me. Oh, wait.
You got it. Out you go. Okay. Yeah, thank God the guards use silenced pistols.
Don't you look handsome? Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you died only yesterday. Final touch of makeup, your burial mask, and ceremonial dagger. Oh my God.
Yeah, this might suck a little. Let's grab a save now that we're not dangling from a cliff.
A king of old. My unique polymer treatment will preserve your body for millennia. Longer even than the pharaohs. Which reminds me, they should have brought the dagger down by now. We can't very well display you before your fellows without your prize dagger, now can we? Miss Washington, I forget which one.
Life
She
is a
tells
funny
me
thing.
it belonged to
It's there and you
Tsar
don't think about
Nicholas,
it much,
and that
man.
it might have been used to stab
It's gone.
Rasputin. Oh, you must be very important to be laid to rest with such a valuable artifact, Mr. Janus.
Just gonna watch for a
I had
second.
known you in life.
See what they're doing.
I believe we would have had such interesting conversations. I truly do. Oh, well. Life is transitory, but death is forever. So we might as well look our best for the final journey. Don't you agree?
This does feel like a bit of a bookend for Paris, doesn't it? Okay, so she's gonna roam. Where's she gonna roam? Yeah, she's just going over to the mirror.
You ask me.
Yep. He went out very peacefully, getting blown up by a gopher hole. Nothing? Damn. Okay. Okay. Well, whatever.
Huh?
Where is he? Anyone got a vision?
Oh, God, please! I need help!
Alright, you didn't run. I'll accept that. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run! Good girl. Oh, that's morbid. I feel like death. Offshore Twitch account. Jesus. That's interesting. The Mortician has an elite guard outfit, apparently. Sorry, I was just curious. Let's see what we can do here.
I know I'm supposed to feel something.
Okay.
But the fact is, Janus is a name to me. That's about it. I never actually knew.
I could have sworn. I don't think anyone did. Not really.
But you were part of this back when there was just a few of you, right?
Oh, yes. Almost from the beginning. Still had the air of a cold warrior back then. We were just in awe of him, a lot of them.
Oh yeah, speaking of which. Where's the damn thing? There it is.
Technically, Janus was the least powerful man in the room. I suppose, if you survive Soviet era treatment, party purdy, obliteration.
We're all set. Cue the music.
You, playing dead? This takes me back. Good thinking, 47.
That's odd. Who gave the signal? Everything seems to be in order. Suppose we move ahead.
Thank you for coming, everyone. The service shall begin in a moment.
Boogie boogie boo. Sorry.
Thank you all for coming.
As Janus's successor, it falls upon me to say a few words. I'll keep it brief, for there is little I can say that does the man justice.
And we're gonna grab a save here, because obvious. We'll place it here.
Janus was our founder, and like all true visionaries, he was far ahead of the curve. While we, the privileged class, were blissfully toasting the end of history, Janus saw the writing on the wall. As a veteran of the Cold War, Janus knew better than anyone that when true disaster strikes, the rich are as damned as everyone else, unless we work together. Janus never got to see the collapse, but died peacefully in his sleep. And yet, what he started in 1991 will one day be hailed as the dawn of a new age. One where the best among us can thrive, uninhibited. This is Janus's legacy. Long live his memory. And now, you are welcome to pay the founder your last respects.
You should know.
So long, old man.
People always
You had a better run than most. Most successful spy in modern history. Oh, and that whole Jasper Knight incident was just brilliant.
Died the way he lived.
Anyway, enjoy your rest. You've earned it.
You know, it also says something about the man that he founded a doomsday society of rich people in 1991.
Wow. So fierce looking even in death.
Like, actually think about that for a second.
That mortician is a genius. I totally believe that you once wrestled a brown bear to a tie. Anyway, Godspeed, Mr. Janus. Sorry I never knew you.
Like, they said it a couple of times, but she just reaffirmed it. 1991 is when he founded the Ark Society. What was going on in 1991?
Goodbye, Janice.
Yeah, no, I get it. He's Russian.
How you helped shape the 20th century.
He was KGB.
Nobody knows your name.
Yeah, tell me that's not deliberate.
Das Vidanya, old boy. You were always the best of us. I still can't believe I never got to beat you at chess.
I like the idea that I just kill someone, and like magically I'm not detected, so the next person walks up. Kill. Next person walks
So
up.
long, my dear.
Kill.
I can't believe you're gone. Last of the greats. I'll make sure those naive fools who've replaced you won't mess things up too bad. Don't you worry.
I don't remember exactly when Desert Storm was, but yeah, it was around that era, definitely.
Goodbye, old friend. And thank you for everything. Rest assured, I will finish what you started.
91 on the dot. There you go. You know, another interesting little tidbit. Unless I'm mistaken, Janus would also not be an old family. Old money? I could be wrong about that, but everything they tell me about him, Soviet Union, KGB, Cold War, that doesn't scream old money to me, right? Which is interesting, because I've been told that this guy right here, you can't see my mouse, the Constant, the new Constant, he is also not old money.
So, here.
Alright, hang on. So, secondary save here, now that we're here.
We are. You didn't want me and Sophia taking over. Fought us tooth and nail, but a fat lot of good it did you. The partners, they turned a deaf ear, and deep down, Janus, you know why. Because, for all your smarts, you're just rank and file.
Yep.
Pedestrian, middle-class blah. And we have the one thing merit can't buy. Blue blood. That's right. Good old-fashioned pedigree. That is why Sophia and me will one day be partners of Providence. And you'll spend eternity as a wax figure. So long, mastermind.
I want to know what's going through her head in those seconds there.
One target down. Nice work.
Like, I want to know what's going through her mind as the guy she just finished mocking reaches up and suddenly stabs her to death with a very precise down through the ribcage shot right at her heart. Just, Yeah, straight out of death. Straight out of death. Oh, that was enjoyable. That was entirely too enjoyable. Ideally, actually, I'm going to turn around. Because what I really want is to get my old disguise back. So, whoop, 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 whoop. Grab that. Grab that.
Remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
De-equip that immediately, please.
I bet this would make the Constant come quietly. But first things first, 47. Focus on the target.
Yeah, the Winds of Change era. That was an era. We need a Judo Joker. Yeah, our goal isn't really the Constant, as weird as that sounds. We want the partners. Goodbye. She's blindfolded, Czar. I think that's a successful kill. I'm willing to lock that in. Here, I'll demonstrate in case you can't see her. There, see? See? Why is she blindfolded? So I feel like I'm misremembering here, but I feel like what the answer is prompt in my head is that because this is such a rich and affluential meeting with all kinds of people, they don't want her seeing them. They don't want her to identify any of them. It could also just be because of the weird general culty nature of the thing. And obviously from a gameplay perspective, it's so that we have someone who doesn't see us. When we walk up to her as a corpse and signal for her to start, she doesn't react to that, right? Okay. So... social climbing. Where we just were, actually. But we'll follow the markers. We've got a decent disguise right now. Although, you know... let's go over to this one really quick. Let's get an even better disguise, shall we? It would be... there we go. Oh wow, I'll start to count. Okay, look. Who's my witness? You? Are you my witness? Come here, ma'am. Come here, ma'am. We need to have a chat. Something that works as a story thing but not a gameplay thing? Sure. Okay. So the most obvious thing to think of would be traversal. Getting from point A to point B is honestly pretty boring. Especially in real life. Bye, lady. And, literally forcing the player who has access to no, like, vehicle or transportation method or teleportation or whatever to just walk from one side of the city to the other is going to take literal hours. It makes sense, it's logical, it's in lore, it's in context, it may even help suit the scene, but it would be terrible gameplay. Something that's good gameplay but not good story. That's actually just as easy and pretty much the exact same direction because traversal is one of the easiest ways to do that. I want to go there. Fast travel. Done. It makes no sense in lore. Or it can make sense in lore, but it doesn't always make sense in lore. FF14 tried to make that make sense. And often places there is no explanation. It's just you're going to point B. You can also go with something like, for example, the giant green markers on in Splinter Cell, which nobody can see but us, because it is a gameplay mechanic, not a story one. Or, in this very game, the fact that we can see which things are poisoned, even though in lore nothing is visible. Those things break immersion by being better gameplay. It's actually easier to come up with examples of the second thing. Oh, wow. Darkstar. That's actually pretty cool. Because a lot of games tend to be very video gamey. Something I am admittedly in favor of, but a lot of game developers are not.
Cloud serpent.
Because they're stupid. I mean, because they think differently from me, which doesn't make them stupid.
It belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years.
Janus had something that's very rare.
Come on, shoot him!
Damn it. That's actually irritating. All that. All that.
You gotta be kidding!
Okay, well, alright, back over here, I believe. That one card's just like, nope, die. Instant death. No mercy. So this isn't actually that far back. Agreed, Darkstar. Yeah, that's the other thing. The smoke is also color-coded. Okay, so maybe we could go up another route. Oh, this way.
Long time no see.
It was lost for over 500
Hey, it's been a long time. Ever since Zimbabwe, I think. Something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen you before somewhere. Anyways. Is that a bug in World of Assassination, or is that a bug in the original? That's still up.
Looking good. Hey there. How you doing?
Howdy. Madam? Your sister's dead. Hail Hydra.
Afraid so.
I really wanted to learn more about the Titan.
Yeah, there's actually a fairly common rule when it comes to game design. I'm playing Raft now. The more you make something make sense in lore, the worse it tends to be from a game design perspective. That's not always true, of course, and truly talented people can make something work for both. But that is a fairly normal rule. See, now I could use that electronic hacking thing right about now. I'm sorry about this, but, you know...
Huh? Somebody help me! I got it. There's trouble getting gear. He's not here! Van, you read me. Over.
Interesting. But yes, Offshore Church account. I would agree completely. Hitman 1 was a good game. I demonstrated that. What was it, like a 90 on the golden number? But, Hitman 2 is probably going to crush that. 96.6.
Get out of here! Now! Move! Gotcha. Loud and clear.
This is just back here again.
Command, I have
Stat
nothing...
report! Give it to me! All clear, sir. Or small-scale geoengineering.
And it's back on.
Never a biosphere mentioned something about that.
Whoops! I had the screwdriver out.
Intriguing.
Oh, whatever.
Help someone!
Okay, that's probably one of the best death messages so far. That's gonna hurt! I thought I had a save further than that. But I clearly do not. Huh, okay. I'm sorry, Judo Joker. I was actually going to say Ambrose should probably count as 3. No, in order to make it as perfectly... So there's only 2 ways to make it fair when it comes to determining silver numbers. Each game includes everything, or each game includes nothing. What I usually do is I do the nothing approach. So none of the generic positives that the whole game gets, and none of the generic negatives that the whole game gets applies when it comes to calculating the silver number. Just content explicit to that particular expansion, or whatever you would call these in this case. So, to answer you in simplicity, no, that does not include the launch negatives.
They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years. Oh, no, bring that Daniel.
I'm telling you, even a damn ghost could live past the city.
Hello there.
Yeah, the product I'm reviewing is WOA. That's why that's the one that's going to get a golden number. But yeah, so far we've reviewed the content of 1, and we're pretty close to being done with the content of 2.
Well, sir?
You're not even thinking about the big picture. You want a Factor X? Extreme weather, wildfires, all of that. That's the 1-2 punch that breaks it all down within our lifetime.
I adore old castles like this. I'd snap up.
No, that is over there. Hasn't moved. That just puts me up here again. Although with no wanted level this time. I know, we have 2 more levels. Sorry, I shouldn't sound dismissive. It's just, damn it. This is such a good finale. And it's like, oh yeah. And then there's more. And it's like, oh, okay.
Here's something, 47. According to this email thread, Sophia Washington has recruited one of the architects in a plan to discredit the Constant. Sounds promising. Interesting. The poison chip in the Constant's neck was designed by a Kronstadt engineer, a Mr. Marek Sinclair, who also works for the Ark Society. Apparently, Sophia wants Sinclair to approach the Constant and offer to remove the chip. If the Constant takes the bait, Sophia can prove to the Providence partners that their top controller is not to be trusted. Sounds promising. I suggest you head over to the conference space. See if you can't locate Mr. Sinclair.
See you around, Judo Joker. So let's just take care of that.
47. Olivia is trying to locate Mr. Sinclair's cell number. See if we can't contact him directly. Stand by.
Right there. I'm gonna take you down. I lost him! Can anyone see him? Negative. Where the hell did he go? He's gone! He's gone!
There. We have Sinclair's number. Making the call now. Keep your eyes peeled, 47.
Have a security breach. Just get out of our way, okay? Yeah.
Okay, that's a little irritating, but sure. Let's rewind back to this.
Interesting. .47. Olivia is trying to locate Mr. Sinclair's cell number. See if we can't contact him directly. Stand by. There, we have Sinclair's number. Making the call now. Keep your eyes peeled, 47.
Yeah, I'm a little busy, but sure. Oh, I absolutely think it's part of the game's charm. In fact, you might not have noticed, Darkstar, but I've already given the game a positive for exactly that. I will admit, serious plus silly being merged together is actually really hard to pull off properly, and it's not going to work for everybody. But I do think there are quite a few good works that manage exactly that. Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VII, most of the Yakuza games, Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft, arguably. You have to have a good mixture of both, and it can't be too much one or too much the other, and one can never diminish the other. If you manage all those things, I think it works. Because we've covered plenty of games where they have absolutely failed at this thing, and the tonal dissonance has actually been a fairly negative problem. Hold. Okay. Ignore the blood pooling. She is right there. Yeah, like, under normal circumstances, to be quite honest with you, I would probably give a negative for the cutscenes in this game because they are just overly dramatic to the point of silly. But I think that works in this case. We're going to destroy the final thing, the piece that has kept us together this entire time. The alphabet. Cut to black. Right? Like, it's ridiculous. But it works for it, because it keeps the tone.
Loud and clear, boss.
Anyway, you boys take it easy.
Hi, target. Don't go in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you just come in here by yourself? Okay, I think she saw the gun and then got reset. She did!
Good.
I'm a professional.
Nothing?
No need to worry.
I'll keep on calling Sinclair until you have a visual.
I just... No, it makes perfect sense, Darkstar. I do get it. And like I said, it's always going to be down to the individual, right? God, the urge to just kill her right here is enormous. Yeah, StarCraft pulled the exact same trick I just talked about, but didn't succeed at it.
Yes. Hello, sir. You can't build that place fast enough if you ask me.
I park there every day.
A lot of people.
Are you sure you've got the right license plate? Yeah, see, that's not mine. Do I sound like a soccer mom to you?
No.
Get your facts straight, ma'am. Good night.
So, found him.
Cripes. The nerve of some people.
Yeah, Splinter Cell had several Clancyism problems with it, but it still managed to be silly enough in a good way.
Maybe the pitch would land better, but as it is, I just can't imagine buying it.
But yeah, like, I've made fun of StarCraft 2's cutscenes for many years, but the "we're done" cutscene just exemplifies how ridiculous that is, and not in a good way.
Okay, I hear you. But consider the cascade that even one major strike could have if it was well placed. I'm not talking about Major City.
How do I isolate this jackass?
Hello? What?
Evening.
No, I don't need pet insurance. That's just preposterous. Wait a minute, don't I know your voice? Didn't you just call me a minute ago?
Preparing for complete
Right,
global
I'm on to
collapse
you,
with
lady.
A bunker in your
Good
backyard
night.
and a bunch of MREs. You're not seeing the whole picture.
I know, off her Twitch account. I'm sure this game will score better than Plague Tale. But Plague Tale has reigned supreme over the stealth games for a while.
Is that him? Shit, don't look. If I haven't seen him, I can't approach him. Can I?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. It would make so much sense if Dan is just like, hello, I'm here to talk to you about your pet insurance. Okay, this is a weirdly long load time.
I don't even believe in the collapse.
I agree, Blade to Fall. I think this game is going to be at least top 10 territory. Not for stealth games, for everything. It's got some serious competition at the top, but I think it'll be in punching range.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be just fine. Sinclair.
You know what?
What do I think about who? Charles Blake III.
Okay.
Nice job.
Did I do it in time? Did I do it in time?
Nice. Cripes. The nerve.
I'll take that as a yes.
That's Sinclair, all right. And those are the blueprints for the poison chip. Should come in handy.
You could stop calling him Diana. Honestly, agreed, Darkstar. I knew this game would be scoring well in the visual storytelling aspect, but even I'm a little bit surprised at how well it's scoring. Then again, we've just, like, so many of the Hitman 1 levels performed better than I was expecting, and I knew we were going to get some hella positives there in Hitman 2 levels. Okay, so... Oh, I have to... Wait. I have to be him. Seriously, stop calling him. Diana! Diana, stop calling him, Diana!
Nice evening.
I suppose.
No robe, no mask. Which rank are you?
Oh, I'm more of an outside observer.
What about those
Mr.
Name's Sinclair. I'm Chief Technical Designer at Quonstad Industries.
The name rings a bell.
How is this any different? I cloned my mom's dead dog for
Here,
her birthday a few years
I think it might interest you.
What's this?
I think you know. The chip in your neck is my design, which means I can override it for a price.
Most interesting. Meet me at the tower and be discreet. We can't be seen together.
Always am.
Now to follow him.
Is it weird to...
Although, actually... I think the only map that's really come into striking distance of Sapienza... So, narratively, Littleton Creek has crushed Sapienza. Gameplay-wise, I think the only one that's come up there is Mumbai. Oh, and Miami. Sorry, I forgot about Miami. So Miami and Mumbai. And both of them didn't exactly do badly on the narrative axis either.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the end of the world. Because I think maybe
Now that's a scowl fit for the end of the world.
Thanks. I think. Hello, Target.
It's complete nonsense.
Modern society being what it is, my guess is that any impending collapse will go hand in hand with the
They can't be seen together.
Good evening, sir. Please come in. Have a seat. It's lovely by the fireplace.
Appreciate.
May I see those blueprints again, please?
Of course.
Interesting. All right, Mr. Sinclair. I'm listening.
Don't. In fact, forget all I said.
Excuse me?
This wasn't my idea. Sophia Washington. She's the one who told me to approach you. It's all a trap.
Go on.
I never asked why. I just went along because she's the boss.
And you're telling me this now? Why?
Let's just say I don't like to get my hands dirty.
I see. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Sinclair. You have been most helpful. Hang on for a moment. Sophia, I need to see you at the tower. I'm sure you are, and no, it can't.
Nicely done, 47. This should put Sophia firmly in the doghouse.
Interesting. What's really pathetic...
I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
The Constant, and don't spoil me for this, because again, I don't know anything about the story in Hitman 3, but the Constant really should be our ally. Almost in the same vein that Gray is. You know? He just has that written all over him. Like, you know, joining with us against the partners kind of a deal. I don't think they're going to go that way with it, but that would be interesting. Let's pop it here.
Sophia is spectacularly ambitious. Unfortunately, like most people of her ilk, she lacks humility and a sense of station.
And who are you, exactly?
A humble advisor. Nothing more.
Power without responsibility.
All right, I'm here. Are you gonna tell me what's so damn important?
Ah, Sophia. I believe you know Mr. Sinclair.
We've met. What of it?
I don't blame you for trying, Sophia. Just for failing. Upstairs. Now.
You made a big mistake, Sinclair. This won't be going away.
Yeah, I'll make a second save. Right here.
Please don't loiter, sir. Excuse me, sir. This place is off limits, even to you.
Your business with the master has come.
Come on. Well, that's a down, but I don't want it down. I want it up. That looks like an up. This is terrain design in a nutshell, by the way. Granted, I'm a moron who's stupid, who's pathetic and terrible and worthless, but even I, as soon as I leave, my thought is, I need to get upstairs. What's the first thing I do? I look left. What do I see? A ledge. A ledge I can drop down. As soon as I drop down, I start traveling it. As soon as I start traveling it, the level naturally flows into something that I can then traverse up. Nothing has to say, Snake, we need you to go out around side, go down the ledge, and then crawl up the pipe. No, it's just the very flow and camera angles of the level itself clearly indicates what is possible, and then I, the player, can then infer what's possible and work with that.
It's your word against mine.
That's your play. I recommend you and Zoe to the partners. Against my mentor's wishes, because I saw something in you. And this is how you repay me? You think because the partners noticed you that you have their trust, their confidence. I have served them for decades, and you don't even know their names.
And yet, you're the one with a poison chip in your neck, and I'm the one holding the trigger.
You? They gave it to you.
Ouch. That's gotta sting. I mean, the Constant is like the voice of God, right? Only he speaks for the partners. Surely they wouldn't dream of undermining his authority. Only the partners are old school, aren't they? They recognize class, pedigree, birds of a feather, and all that. And you reek of middle class. You carry the stink of public transportation. And while you have spent decades climbing the corporate ladder, me and Zoe, we've got ourselves a private elevator and it goes straight to the top.
Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Like, that's a weird flex. Yeah, I'm not smart or capable or anything whatsoever. I just was given everything I've ever had. That's why I'm so much better than you. Yeah. Oh. Like, what kind of a brag is that? God, Lex Luthor would eat these yahoos alive. 1 second, the bot just died. I think, yeah. Let me just enjoy my silver spoon. Sip, sip, sip. I like to sip my wine. It's been fleeced through the tears of babies. Oh my god.
Don't fool yourself, Sophia.
Have I saved lately? Because I want to hear as much of this as possible. Yeah, let's just put a save like right here.
They may use you to punish me, but you're a tool, nothing more. And this pathetic ruse only shows me how much you have yet to learn.
I'm
Help me, damn it!
Nope, keep going down. There we go. In the butt.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47.
Just right in the butt. 12 extinct species. Damn, Dean Bedine. That's impressive. I was trying to get her to fall off, just like you suggested, Image.
They may use you to punish me, but you're a tool, nothing more.
No!
Couldn't resist. Name of that achievement is couldn't resist.
Abort mission.
A boat? That's it. You turn in your badge, Spartan. You're off the force, and you're off the case. You're a wreck looseless cannon. Yes, a looseless cannon. That's what you are now.
They may use you to punish me.
That's right. You aren't allowed to be... world. I don't know. A person anymore.
You're a tool, nothing more. Now this pathetic ruse only shows me
Oh, excuse me.
yet to learn.
Oh my god. It is listed as non-lethal. Hang on. So he stopped talking. This feels like an end of convo. Let's see what happens here.
I've said my piece. We're done here, boss.
Damn it!
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now to confront the constant.
Alright, hang on. Yes. Oh, short Twitch account. Yes, indeed. Didn't we try for SA last time when we did this map? At the very least, I remember spending an inordinate amount of time reloading to try and navigate the level without disguising myself.
I've said my piece. We're done here, boss. Yeah, it's me. Look, the Sinclair scheme blew up in my face. The Constant knows. He hasn't told the partners, not yet anyway, but I sort of lost my shit and waved the kill switch in front of his face. So who knows what he's capable of? This is starting to look like a shoot first and ask forgiveness later scenario. So, stop asking and pick up your phone.
47, If Sophia Washington triggers the kill switch device, all is
So,
lost.
we
Take her
blame
out,
the
now,
terrorists.
before it's too
They
late.
somehow infiltrated the island, had the Constant at gunpoint. Zoe and me. We got there at the last moment. We had no choice. The Constant was compromised. It was the only way to protect the partners. It's what he would have wanted. Huh, might work. Just might work.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce.
Oh, he's roamed. He's roamed fast, my god. Okay. What's up? Well, no, of course not, Spartan. After all, that would involve potentially endangering my nieces, and I couldn't abide that. You know someone, like, I'm a public figure. I have a bagrillion pounds of evidence in all directions that shows that I am me, and I live in certain places, and that's my nieces, and that's my sister. And if I started going after billionaires, they'd go after my family, and that is unacceptable. Now, if I was superhuman to the point where I could get away with it and actually defend my family, well, I'll think about it. No, the Constant is a thankless job. And unlike some people who work in thankless jobs, they're not trying to make the world a better place. They're just working for a bunch of greedy assholes. Don't mistake me, I actually believe there is a weird amount of value in thankless tasks. I know that sounds strange to say it that way. But you know what I mean, right? You don't often thank the garbage man for carrying away your garbage, but trust me, you'll miss that garbage man in a week if they stop.
How are you doing, Constantine?
First year without the old man. It is strange.
You could have gone with him. You never had to stay on this rock.
This is where he wanted me. Besides, I like the crisp air and my guests. Those scientists are extremely interesting. What won't they think of next? If I may, sir, how did he die?
Peace.
It was strange. There was like this mole, and it exploded into his face.
It's just, I hear things. Would you believe I never worried when he was with the KGB, forefront of the Cold War? What could possibly go wrong? But his next employers...
You shouldn't talk about this, Constantine.
No one should be this powerful, sir. Too much power in too few hands is like a lightning rod.
I actually agree with that.
I worry about you as well.
I appreciate it, but there's really no need.
Very good, sir. Your business with the Master has concluded, Mr. Sinclair. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
What's really interesting, Dame Celeste, is while you're absolutely right, it's also possible that if too many people have the metaphorical keys, then that's also a problem. It's a fascinating conundrum, and it applies differently in a lot of different situations. Digital security, for example. You want to make sure that someone somewhere always has the no really kernel level password access, right? But if you only have one person, like you say, well, that's a problem. But if you have 50 people, well, that's also a problem.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
I'm with Darkstar, by the way. The partners wouldn't be able to function properly without the Constant or the Heralds. But they are sufficiently old money to not really be able to properly recognize reality. Old families. Yeah, let's ask the Confederacy in StarCraft how that worked out for them.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us? Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
Yeah, it startled me when the music just suddenly started up there. God, look at that water. How far out are we? I wonder. Come with me if you want to live. I'll put this here. Yeah, no, he has a wonderful voice actor for this.
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.
It's also interesting to contrast 47 and Constant, both of whom have mostly tonally absent voice acting, but both of whom manage a completely different tone in that voice acting. They just couldn't resist. Alright, what master level did we hit? It doesn't say here, does it? I guess level 6. We want 13. Ugh, okay. Correct, Darkstar. What was the name of the mission we just did? And location?
Mr. Edwards. Still think this is maintenance.
Oh, Miss Burnwood. What have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden.
Yeah, I called that.
A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.
Yeah, no. Even back in the day, I called that. I also remember being rather on the ending in general back in the day. Like, that was it. Ugh. Sorry, dun dun dun. So next is the golden handshake. Good question, Darkstar. I don't know. Truthfully. Probably not. No, like that. Hulk is obvious and Thor doesn't understand subtlety or delicacy. Yeah, the weird thing is 47 probably doesn't care. I don't know, it's hard to get a read on him, at least here in these games. I suppose we'll see in 3. We did do Phoenix last time. I don't remember. But there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Let's just start up at the chapel. As the clown. In the classic. Okay, let's do it. No, off the deeper end. Hang on one moment and I can get some numbers for you. So we had Hitman 1, and then Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, Hitman 3, Contracts, Hitman 4, Blood Money, Hitman 5, Absolution, and then Hitman 6, which we just played, Hitman 7, which we have just functionally finished, and then the last one will be Hitman 8. Make sense? World of Assassination includes 6, 7, and 8. Also known as 1, 2, and 3. I'm telling you, name your crap right. God, it drives me so frustrated. Anyways. Oh, we're up here. Okay, so let's burn her to death, shall we? I don't remember what we have to do to start this. So let's see if we can find it out relatively quickly. There's a battle axe, always useful.
Wow. Excuse me!
Yes?
What are you doing here?
You should come like 5 feet that way.
I'm taking you out of here.
Do it!
What do you think you're doing, buddy?
Oh my god, it didn't do anything. Why didn't it do anything?
Flash trigger jets.
Reading 5x5.
Move out, please. Don't hit me.
Where's the axe? Where's my axe? There we go. Oh, it's on the outer wall? I thought it was for that thing. Oh, whatever.
Oh! Hey, hey! No, no, no!
Sorry. I mean, I'm not at all, but you know. Okay. And I have a random weird idea here. Wait, where's my axe? Damn it. You have 2 hands, 47. Use them. There it is. You know, that would make sense offshore. Those cutscenes were just really, really, really badly animated. Like, it was shocking going to that from, you know, the rest of this. Damn, looks like I don't have a good angle. The stupid wall's in the way. Ow. I just wanted to kill people with a flung axe. Is that so much to ask? I have my axe back. Cool. Thank you. Sorry about this. That is disturbingly satisfying. Yeah, it's just embedded in his skull. Grab the screwdriver. Can always use a screwdriver. I feel like we'll need the master ceremonies. I feel like that's a thing. If this is the mission I'm remembering it to be. Yeah, earlier, I don't know if you saw the image, I was just whack my way through a bunch of people. It wasn't great, but it was very cartoonish. And I'm with that. And I am not with that. That's a lot of people are going to spot me. It's pheromones, Czar. He just exhibits pheromones, and people are like, huh? I don't see anything unusual. And that's just how he operates in general. I'm joking. That's not true at all. Alright, whatever. Let's head out there.
Hey, need some help here. Please, go get some help.
Why? Oh, because there's a corpse. Oh my god, there's a corpse over there.
Something is not right. If you had any pride in your work, you would step up and fix it. Thanks for your help. I'll report your information.
My god. How could this possibly have happened?
What's with...
Hey! Better get your head out of your ass. Time to go to work. Hey, what's going on? Security breach. I need you to move now.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony. It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed.
I need you to keep your head down. Sure thing.
Okay, so Phoenix, let's do it. I think.
Command area is all clear. Please advise.
God, guys, could you stop interrupting my dialogue so I could get the mission, please?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony.
There you go.
It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this master of ceremonies who lights the fire, 47. If this doesn't sound like an accident waiting to happen, I don't know what does.
New is that the Master of Ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside.
A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
I don't see nothing to worry about.
Are you kidding me? If the pressure drops just a bit, the locking mechanism fails, and Miss Washington won't be able to escape.
Wrench.
What sort of a maniac would lock herself inside a burning effigy without proper measures?
Same kind who repels into an ancient temple full of death traps and poisonous snakes.
Granted, but still.
I do love rich people LARPing. It's a great way to kill them.
Some filthy rich broad wants to flirt with strangers in the bar. That is...
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Nothing here, Command. Moving on.
Let's go this way. Ahem. We are ready to begin. Throw your money into the pile so we can burn it. I want you to know that this physically hurts me doing this.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
I did, Ross, but you never put it towards anything. It's still sitting right here. You said, I'd rather die than put it towards something. Or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what you said. Word for word. Lol. Image. Where's that twit? Probably that one, because she's the one on the way here. That man is inside that other man. And not in the cool, kinky kind of a way. What shot? Pokemon Violet. And 13 Sentinel. Don't apologize. I mean, you can apologize for saying that you wish I was dead. That was a little hurtful, but I understand. Where is she? I lost her. Why is she taking, like, the long-ass way around? I'm glad I got rid of some of those bodies. Jesus. Oh, that's Gemini Corp. Never mind. I apologize. Yeah, let me pretend to be Sephiroth for 5 seconds. Oh, the fire's not big enough. This level sucks! It's worse than... let's see. What's the worst stealth level I've ever encountered? Like in any stealth game. I feel like that's something in a Metal Gear Solid game, to be honest with you. Are you ready? Are you ready? The swimming section too. Yeah.
Zoe Washington. The Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light. The
It's actually a nice statue. Look at it.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder,
Excuse me, sir.
Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress. Be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution.
A human revolution, you might say.
Purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Hey, Disco.
Look at you, Finnegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing.
You ready, man?
Light her up.
I don't know how to, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. There it goes.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
It's burning metal, too. So it's fire, and the only escape is molten, like, is metal. Is white hot metal.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next
Goodbye.
up, Sophia Washington.
Enjoy the party.
Reappear? Isn't that how it's done?
That would make it a magic trick. This was more of a
symbolic performance. I think.
Oh, art. You know art?
My guy knows about art. Just buy what he tells me. Anyway, there's probably a thing. So it'll go to the spotlight.
I can't remember the last time I saw something that spectacular. I'll grant you that it was fairly impressive, but even my kids' dance recitals have viral these days.
I love how casually bored they are of the fact that a woman just burned to death in front of them. I know they don't know that, but it's still amusing. So, what other options do we have here? It belongs in a museum. Winds of Change. Okay. Or the heat's probably rather enjoyable too. It's rather cold out here, I'm sure.
Oh, hello, Axel. Keeping warm in there?
Trying.
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got laid?
Up another level. Okay, I know where I am.
Cloud serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was
That means we've got a diseased guard around here. So we gotta be careful. Excuse me. Constant.
Council still in session?
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council. He's one of the original 5. You know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91. Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a pillow cushion.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
Oh, she was properly pissed.
Jeez, must mean a lot to her. What's it about?
What am I, paparazzi? I just work for these assholes. Same as you.
Well, keep me posted, in case teeth start flying.
Even the help can't help but gossip.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But she seemed real interested in this invention of his. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch. Sounds ominous.
Well, whatever it is she's plotting, he did not want to be part of it. But an order's an order. Guess we've all been down that road.
Poor bastard. Well, that's what you get for inventing kill switches, I suppose.
Alright, so I've got a couple ideas here. Let's see what these people do. Alright, so, who would win in a fight? The man who plays the best piano by far, or Boogie Woogie? Boogie Woogie, no question.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not in a million years.
What did they offer you? For your services to the Order?
Level 5 bunker in the Svalbard facility?
You're kidding. I'm in level 3, and no offense, but I'm like 4 patents ahead of you. Ugh, goddamn wage gap.
No comment.
Looking tremendous.
With the gift transportation so far?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold up. Let's take a moment. Wait for the Constant to leave. I really want to be on the other side of this roof, honestly.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're Janus.
I'm a...
Hang on. I want to hear this combo, so...
friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
It's about the gist. Sounds right to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people. No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
That's what I paid almost $2 billion for. Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
Yeah, I like how that's the thing that really stabs him.
Think.
Okay, so that should grab him. Which it is. Perfect. Yeah, I was about to say, who do you think's going to do any of the maintenance work that will be necessary to do in such a society? Yeah, who's going to scrub the toilet? Who's going to repair things when they break? I know, right, Blade Taval? Wild to think about. Okay, so the gun overrides the interaction. We know that. So he's going to take the gun off.
Sophia Washington has the power to expel me. Jebediah Block. Okay. I needed edge, and I needed that.
Now he's going to reset. Then he's going to realize the power is still off to the satellite. Then he's going to reinvestigate. And then we're going to kill him.
This ain't over.
Might have taken too long, but I got to hear his whole conversation, so that's nice. Howdy.
What? What the hell are you doing? Stop strangling that person.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, sir.
Oh God, help! Help me!
Okay, he's fast. Wow.
Somebody's firing away!
Oh, that's irritating. That's really irritating.
Move in! Flush that punk out!
My god, man. There's a maniac in there. Quick. You have to deal with him immediately. I'm a very important rich person. I've got to get out of here.
Command, I'm talking to you! Leave now!
What? What? Why? 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 Okay, let's go. Whoop, nope. That's the previous mission here. Oh, so anything in the lockdown area is attacked. Ah! Okay, that sucks. Got it. I was just trying to find her. I didn't realize... I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't realize this is the lockdown area. I'm sorry.
The Ark Society, yes.
Okay.
Be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Well, let's just repeat our steps for the most part.
Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great, and ain't no more needy assholes. By the way,
Well, you do realize what kind of crazy thing
We know this is a safe dump spot, so we're gonna reuse it.
No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
that's what I paid almost $2 million for. Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block.
Good night. Nice.
Oh no, Constant is just spinning the story. He's just playing with the pieces on the board. Whether he's doing it out of his own amusement, or because he has an agenda, or on behalf of the Washingtons, who knows. But either way, I don't think he gives a crap. Plumbing, disco. Running water is a need. I know that I myself have argued several times that electricity is also a need, but I mean, come on. Running water. There's tiers, right? You know what? Just for you, Darkstar. Just for you. Just for you. I want you to imagine him waking up right before he hits. What? I almost forgot I even had this stupid thing. There we go. No, I think you're right, Image. Yep, one less billionaire coal baron. Scooch through here.
The devil. We were just chatting about your adventures. Tell us that crazy story you told me with the wolves.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was up in Yukon territory. Zoe and me were searching for the Valley of the Wendigo when our chopper goes down in a storm. We crawl out of the burning cockpit only to discover that we're trampling around in a wolf's den, right between the pack and 5 mewling cubs.
Good God! Tell them how you got away.
The old lighter and spray deodorant trick. But not without a few nasty bite marks, though. What can I say? Thank God for rabies shots. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Extraordinary.
Miss Washington.
Long time
How
no
was
see.
the test group's response to the DNA Vault initiative?
Actually, not quite as well as the team had anticipated, Madam Chairwoman.
How so?
Preserving DNA doesn't resonate emotionally. It seems impersonal, abstract even. Simply put, your genes are not you.
So we scrap the program?
Not necessarily. You see, once we throw cloning and ectogenesis into the mix, interest increases tenfold.
You're well.
Ectogenesis?
External womb, Madam Chairwoman. Imagine, mankind is wiped out by some calamity, but no sweat. Deep underground, an AI-guided facility is ready to clone your DNA and grow another you in an artificial uterus.
That sounds like a Horizon. A forgotten dawn of Horizon.
Genetically identical in every way. And combined with whole brain emulation, even your mind can be restored. It'll be like respawning in a video game.
Fascinating. And how close are we to anything like this?
Pretty goddamn far. But this generation may live to be 200. We have time on our side.
Huh. I'll increase your research budget by 20%. Good work.
Madam?
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once.
Yes, I am Block, your long-term associate who you have talked with and interacted with many times.
Stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Blind cellist. Or I suppose blindfolded cellist. Yes, ignore my voice. I have a cold. Because we are on an island in the middle of freaking nowhere. Scotland, I think someone said? I don't know. Or off the coast of Scotland. I don't know, I always had this weird impression this was like somewhere near Genoa. But that might just be the whole, the lead-up thing they mentioned.
Block. Didn't see you there.
Yes, it is I, Jebediah Block.
You've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Aye.
5 ayes. The vote is unanimous. The motion is passed. And now, I believe a toast is in order to the future. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
To the
Agreed.
future.
To the future.
Help me! Shit! Please help me!
Damn it! I was too slow. I was too slow. Hang on, hang on. I can do this. I can do this. I can kill all of these rich asshole billionaires in one go. I need a better gun. Do I have any better weapons on me right now? I probably don't. Hang on. Where are we? Where are we? There's an axe. There's an axe. There's an axe. No. Funny, but no. What else we got? What else? There's a brick. I do like bricks. And by brick, I mean cigar box, but it might as well be a brick. Hang on. I thought I saved closer, so let's get a save that's closer. Okay. We'll put this here.
Hey! Oh no! I don't deserve to die!
Damn it. I couldn't see where I was. I couldn't see where I was. Okay, hang on. I can do this. I can find... There's 3 guards in the room, and I keep losing them for some reason. Like, I can't see them, because I'm stupid and terrible and worthless. So we're going to de-worthless by 3%.
Don't save your ammo on this guy!
As I said, I will get you to the safe location, nice and easy.
Damn it! Ah, they run too fast. I need a weapon. I need a real weapon. Hang on. Let's rewind back to here. I want them all to die. Is that so wrong? Except the Constant. He can live. For now. Right. Oh my god, these load times. AMG. What do I have? I don't have anything else. Yeah, I don't. Alright, okay. I do actually have an idea. The screwdriver. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Shit! We've been compromised! We are the show, do that! My god!
Oh no!
Why are you crouching? Okay, I think that's all of them. Except for her, of course.
Looks like we got trouble!
Stay low! Follow my... Fuck!
Take him down!
Hey, Bibbo the Great. Yes, we are third hitmanning, although we're going to be starting the actual third game in a minute.
Right there!
Why? Yeah. Oh, God, where are you going? Where are you going?
Target in sight!
Lost visual on target, Delta!
How are you not dead? Ah, you're dead. And you're dead. Alright, we've still got 2 more levels. I keep forgetting there's other 2 more levels.
Lost sight of suspect. Anyone see him? Negative. 2-9 peeled.
So. Okay. I have killed a bunch of rich assholes. I feel better, you know? Like, it's just like a weight. Where's her? Where did she end up in all this? Oh, she's down in the panic room. Okay. Typical Friday. What in God's name? I don't know. This office... it's a bit much for me. I do love me some shotguns. This is actually pretty good shotguns. First time we tried this thing out. What? One of you lived. So listen, here's how this is going to work out. No, don't run, don't run. Listen, I want you to think very, very carefully, the last few seconds of your life, exactly why this is happening, okay? Okay? Think about it. Think about it. Okay. Now come here with me, ma'am. Come here with me. I want you to wake up about 3 seconds before you hit, okay? Could you do that for me? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye. I know, right, Darkstar? Congratulations, 47. You have just single-handedly improved the livelihood of the entire planet. It's not every day we get to say that. Yeah, the effigy is still on fire. Her sister is still up there. I might go with this. Like, this is turning out to be quite successful so far. Also, this is certainly a hell of a way to kill people. Alarm's over. Everything's fine. There's no reason to be afraid anymore, ma'am. Why don't you come back up to your meeting? You're a busy woman. You've got things to do. Uh-oh, they're moving much faster than she is. Okay, they might be going to a different spot.
Give them all you got!
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now to confront the Constant.
Okay.
Mr. Gray, what's your status?
In position. You did your part, 47. Now head for an exit. Leave the Constant to me.
Yeah, so we'll leave a save here, now that we've successfully killed a lot of people. And we'll reload the before they're dead timeline for a second. Listen, shotguns naturally complement cello music. Everybody knows those. Agreed, Darkstar.
You've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
So this time we say no.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's... 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
Please tell me I can put you in the Iron Maiden, because that would be tremendously satisfying. I mean, shotgunning you in the back was satisfying, but, you know, gradient. This is the don't murder them all timeline.
So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment.
I was just waiting for that. She's got 4, 5, excuse me, 3 guards. No, 5. I was right originally. 5 guards in here.
I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick.
So, I also have to find it amusing. This is such wonderful contrast. An establishment for, ironically, the Constant. This woman, who's this super powerful, like super connected, silver spoon in her mouth, believes in how amazing she is woman, cannot for the life of her come up with any kind of good argument to convince Block. Now, yes, I know we're not actually Block, but we can see the arguments she's giving to Block. They suck. The Constant wandered over and said, you know, have you ever thought about what kind of world you're making here? And just kind of slid that little thought under the rug, or under the door. Just, you know, food for thought. And that's all it took. Now, granted, Block's an idiot for not figuring that out himself, but I mean, of course he is.
We know about Montana, Block. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations. Your popularity ratings are just south of John Wilkes Booth as it is.
Like, for God's sakes. First she's like, hey, you can make money. Hey, do you want to make money? Do what I say. You'll make money. That's her first argument. Her second argument is to approach morality. You have a moral responsibility for your descendants to do this. Her third argument is straight up threatening him. Just going straight for the blackmail. These are the tools of an ignoramus. These are the tools of someone who has never had to actually try at anything her entire life, which actually makes perfect sense.
I see.
You have until dawn to change your position and pass this motion, and you and I, we never had this talk.
Don't worry, I just wanted to let her finish her sentence. Yeah, this is why Providence has a constant. It's a shame they don't seem to value him very much. I have got to turn off ray tracing. I think it's what's killing my load times. This is crazy. This is Deus Ex Human Revolution levels of nonsense. Look at this. Look at this.
Block. The mine collapse in 2015.
No! Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now to confront the constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
Or I can just leave. I don't know. Let's see if I can find the rich jackasses. I do like killing rich jackasses a lot. That's why I like FF7. Where they're literally boss fights. Every one of them. Hey, do you know where the rich jackasses went? You mean other than you? Yes, other than me. Excuse me, are you a rich jackass? Why, yes, I am in fact a rich jackass. Whoa! Wait, what do you mean? No!
Kill him! I see.
I need help right now. I'm reloading! Move the package!
There we go.
Take the principal to the safe house. Move out now! I'll stay back and finish this Joker once and for all. Oh, Jesus! Take him down! Loud and clear.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Let's see how much experience we just got. Or it's not going to tell me? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on. Where were we? What's our mastery level here? Nine. Hang on. Career? Mastery, here we go. This, yeah, 9. It's not worth as much as I was hoping. Okay, yeah. As I say, we should probably have more than that. I wonder if it actually wants me to finish the stage. Which is weird, if I'm being honest. Like, I can unlock stuff, except for mastery? No. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think we were at 9 last time. I don't know, we can find out. Like, all we need to do is escape and nothing else. Let's see what happens. All I have to do is walk out. I have a really good disguise right now. Good thing to test either way. Let's verify. Oh my god, these load times.
If terrestrial cold goes under.
Absolutely need to turn off that goddamn ray tracing. It's the only thing I've changed, so it's the only thing I could assume is causing this problem. I hope that's what's causing this problem. Because if it isn't...
Montana block. The mine collapse in 2015. It...
No! Both targets down. Impressive work, 47.
I think you're right, though, after such a count. I'm just being thorough.
Mr. Gray.
Unfortunately, we're like a million miles from anything, so
I'm
this
at the
might take a
helicopter,
minute.
but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work. Search one of the twins, 47.
It would make sense after such a count. Unfortunately, but it would make sense. Nope, I want to go
Apart from
this
surviving
way.
the collapse, there could be a chance.
It's okay. Because of how death works, she's still alive in that Iron Maiden and will be for, I don't know, probably a couple hours, honestly. Depends on what organs it hit as it was collapsing. Either way, she's in for a few minutes of very horrible pain. That's nice. Like, imagine if it hit nothing critical. So she's just slowly bleeding out in there. Savacom, trust me, this woman absolutely deserved to die.
I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay him their last respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic on stage.
Everything I've been reading about Iron Maidens indicates that they were never actually real. But I don't actually know if that's true. I've never done my due diligence on it, so I don't know for certainty. Different exit. Case closed. Yeah, you were right. Did not change. It was 9. Okay. Well, let's give the most experience. Kill her with a necklace. Kill her from a coffin. Oh, I've done that. Damn. Assassinate them after the Constant has escaped? Assassinate her with an antique cannon? Assassinate Zoe during the interrogation? Eliminate one of them with the frickin' axe? Thank you, Ben Smack. Always appreciate. And as always, if you know what up to 3 things you want to put that towards, please let me know. Eliminate target with a gibbet. Assassinate by drowning. Assassinate with lethal poison. Eliminate target with the broadsword while disguised as the knight. Steal the necklace. Disguise as initiate. Do all. Exit in a certain way, exit in a certain way, exit in a certain way. Oh, I did that one. Open all the shipping crates. Collect 30 commemorative tokens. Hang on, let's see if this works. Let me actually do something else while we're here. You gotta have collectathons, man. You gotta. It's a rule. Turn ray tracing off. The screen seems off again. And that's because it is. That's easy fix, though. We'll just do that. I believe it is not Ben Smack, so I'll put it towards Dragon Quest XI. And then Dealer's Choice. Thank you again, Ben Smack. Okay, so let's see if this works. Probably won't, but I mean, why not, right?
We know about Montana, Block. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations. Your popularity ratings are just south of John Wilkes Booth as it is.
I see.
You have until dawn to change your position.
Both targets down.
Word.
And now, to confront the constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter. The place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Weirdly well.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work. Search one of the twins, 47.
Is that the Viking axe? That is the Viking axe. Because I remember one of the kill things I saw there.
We know about Montana, Block. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to...
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47.
Oh, apparently that's not a Viking axe.
Confront the constant.
Damn, it's a sapper axe.
What's your status?
I'm at the helicopter.
And that's a battle axe.
With security. 47, you...
Pacify 10 people with a shovel while at night. Where the hell is a shovel in this map?
Better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work.
Move, don't do that, my God!
Search one of the twins, 47.
Pacify the bastard!
This is gonna suck getting down there. With this armor? Are you kidding me? There's no way. Okay, yeah, let's hit replan. Let's lock that X pin there. So we're still at Mastery 9. technically 2 missions we haven't done. I think I'm going to walk away from this for now. I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, we've seen a fairly huge chunk of that level and that mission. More than enough for review purposes, and we've done it twice now. I really want to see... Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Wait, seriously, Image? True, Antonio. Reasonability getting in the way there. Hitman 2 again. Oh crap, we're back to animation.
Families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants.
Tell us everything about them.
The ivory towers are about to fall.
And when we're done...
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, the partners are all that matter.
There's an issue.
Of course there is.
Olivia's tracked the names mentioned by the Constant, and they're dead ends.
How dead?
Obituaries for all 3 have appeared online. Accidental death, heart failure, lung cancer.
They're covering their tracks. Faster than I thought.
A contingency plan of sorts. The Constant wasn't aware of it.
Well, seems they didn't tell him everything after all.
Something this big will leave traces behind.
The Constant says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick. The investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you worked for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities, but everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in 2 ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. We'll need all 3 drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
Come on, give me my co-op. I figure it would have to be for you to do a custom level on it offshore. New Yorker. As usual, we're gonna go with the lockpick. Do I have a smoking spot? No, of course I don't. Let's grab 2 unlockers this time around. Oh, looks like they're one use. That makes sense. They probably fried themselves out. No, I remember offshore torture. You think I don't remember? Oh, that makes perfect sense. Unfortunately, I can hear right now that dinner is like getting wrapped up right now, so I don't have time to actually delve into this. So tomorrow, first thing, we'll do the bank.